What happened? What happened? I'll tell y'all what happened. I forgot to hook my computer up. I think I'm hungry. I need to go. Okay. Your connection is unstable. Please wait while we try to reconnect. My weakness is tea. Y'all, I think I resigned the fact that I'm just going to be 50 fabulous and a little bit chunky. But my desire and what I want to do is get into a two-piece bathing suit one more time. That's what I want to do. I would love to get into a two-piece bathing suit. Do one more time. I'm not one of those women who follow the Lizzie rule. If they're making it in your size, put it on. I'm not doing that. I need to put it on and be cute in it. But if I keep eating like this, I'm going to have to resign to putting a toothpiece on and then put a cute cover up on. That'll be disguising some stuff. Why am I eating? I don't even like them. Go over there and look at me. Now, I do like cheeses. I like cashews better. I think I like cashews. I know, girl. I don't know. See, my kids got me stressed eating. But you know what helped? Somebody ever get on your nerves and you wish you could kill them or choke them until they pass out without getting in legal trouble? That's what I wish. That you can go and not really hurt them. You want them to come back in the same form or fashion that they went out in. You don't want to just maim them. They walk around, hurt. You just want to kill them and then bring them back to life and say, "Now look, don't do that shit no more." See what happened? Consequences to your behavior. See, you could die for acting stupid. You act stupid with the wrong person, they kill you. But see, I killed you and brought you back because I want you to know there's consequences to this. Consequences to your behavior. That's why people act stupid, because they really haven't faced any serious consequences. That's why. But see, I'm the type of person, I learn from your mistakes. Smart man learns from his mistakes. A wise man learns from watching other people. When I was with my children's father, and he was on crack, and people he knew was on crack, and they were offering me crack, that don't look like a good idea. It just don't look like it's doing y'all right. Telling you it works. I'm telling you, they used to offer me crack all the time. Like, that don't look like it's doing y'all right. Like, y'all cracking up y'all rent, y'all cracking up y'all light bill, y'all cracking up y'all. Crack is a strong drug. When it forces you to, like, I can understand your lights, your rent, your gas, your car note. I can understand you kind of pissing away all that money. Now, hear me out. If you on drugs, if not y'all, because I don't believe y'all on drugs, if a person is on, you spending your money on drugs that's supposed to be spent on your rent, on your lights, your gas, on car note, on the gas. I get it. But I don't get is spending money on food. Like how you spend money that you need to go to the grocery store? You need to eat. Like if they report a car, you're gonna die. If they turn your lights off, you ain't gonna die. You ain't gonna get sick. You're gonna be sitting in the dark. If you get thrown out of your place, you're gonna be homeless. But if you don't eat, you can get sick and die. So how you just get high and you spend your money and can't feed yourself? I don't understand that. I like food too much. And plus, I done made a turbo crackhead. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because back in the day when my children father was on crack, I used to watch him and some of the girls around, they was on crack. First of all, if you was a female on crack, you lose all inhibitions. You don't care who touch you, you just chasing that rock. My standards too high to be a crackhead. You can't have standards and be a crackhead. I'm telling you what I know. I lived that life. I didn't see you. And not only that, after I'm broke, I'm gonna be pissed. I want my money back. So you can't negotiate or bargain with a crack dealer. You can't say, well, look, that won't no good crack because then I ain't stay high long. I got to come back and give you some more of my money. And I should have been high longer, so I could have kept my money longer because your crack didn't make me high as long as I need to be high. Now I need my money back. I need a refund because your crack was bull. Now, maybe the next crack dealer, you need to find out where he got his stuff from, but I need my money back. See, that's not a negotiation you can have. That's not a negotiation you can have with any drug dealer. They don't want to hear it. You know how I know they ain't want to hear it? I tried to negotiate with one before. I tried to negotiate one. Right, Catfish? You know. Yeah, my children's father stole my food stamps when they was in paper. He done stole my food stamps. I went down to the drug man house. I was like, listen. My baby daddy just stole my food stamps and brung them down here. I need my food stamps back. I need my food stamps. I got to go to the grocery store. He was like, what? He was like, no, I don't think that's not how that's not, you, maybe you shouldn't be with him. I was like, look, listen, I need my money back. I need my food stamps back. I got kids up there I need to feed. I need my food stamps back. He was like, come in and get them. Come in and get them. I stepped forward and then stepped two back. Like, no, that's a trick. So you just not gonna give me my food stamps back? He was like, no. He just smoked up. No. So yeah, you can't negotiate with a crackhead. You can't negotiate with a crackhead or a drug dealer. Cause then I got mad, went back up the street, told my baby daddy, why would you do that? I know he got my food stamps. You need to go get them. You know what he said? What you talking about? He showed me the book with my name in them. He didn't come in the house and got them. You got them. Give me my food stamps back. I don't know what you're talking about. A crackhead will lie. Even let me tell you something. You can catch a crackhead on camera doing something. They'll say they ain't do it. That won't them. That's not what you saw. I told him. I said the boy showed me the food stamp book with my name side to side. He told me you brung down here. He lying. Who brought him down there then? Child. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, Catfish, I got you. So, my children's father used to cheat. Not only was he on drugs, he used to cheat. So, one day, he went cheating. And he took my middle son, the one that just had the little girl. He took him with him because my middle son couldn't talk for a long time because he sucked his thumb. So, he took my baby out with this girl who had a little girl, and they playing house all weekend. I'm like, I didn't call the police, tried to get him arrested. Police was like, no, that's his baby. You can't have him arrested for him taking his baby. I was like, all right. I'm pacing the house. He comes in. I think he come in on a Sunday night. Sunday afternoon. It don't matter. He came back, got my baby back. I told him, don't ever do that again. Why you go walk with her? He was talking about he was scared to come home. In the midst of this, I done got pissed. So my children's father used to drink 40 ounces, like bottles just about this big. So I called myself gonna pack his clothes and get rid of him. But no, you're not gonna just leave me like that. No, you're not gonna just take my kid and go spend the night with some girl with a daughter and y'all play house. No, you didn't mess with the wrong sister, honey. So I'm packing his clothes. I take the clothes out on the back porch. Take a 40-ounce bottle, put it in the duffel bag. Then I take some more clothes, put it on top of that 40-ounce. Take a hammer, break the glass up. Put another 40-ounce on top of those clothes. Take some more clothes, put it on top of that. Break. Now, mind you, my children's father didn't have a lot of clothes. Remember, I told you I was a crackhead. Crackheads don't focus on stylish. They not stylish people. They just wear enough not to get arrested in public. That's it. They don't be trying to figure out what goes with what. They got pants on top on, they good. That's it. So I put another 40-ounce in. So at this point, it's 3 40-ounce bottles in there and all his clothes in there. And I'm taking the hammer and I'm on the back and I'm just cracking this up, breaking the glass up. Talking about, how dare he go out with my child? He must have lost his damn mind. He's going to take my baby out and spend the weekend. Mind you, I'm talking and breaking this glass up. After I break it up, it's in fine shards of glass. Take the clothes out, dump them. Shake the glass out. Because I don't want the big piece. I don't want evidence. And I don't want to be obvious. I don't need it to be obvious, y'all. That's how devious mind I used to be. I'm a better person now. Anyway, so I take the glass and I shake it out. I take the duffel bag, I turn it inside out, and I get rid of that in there too. Now, all this glasses and the clothes, I got to fold this stuff up carefully because it got glass in it. So put the glass in there. Put the clothes in there. Zip the duffel bag up, put it in the living room at the door. When he get in there, I'm like, you got here. Now I know he won't go, but he ain't got nowhere else to go. He told me, I'm sorry, I was scared to come home. I didn't know what to do. And I was like, well, you've been in her house. You gotta take your clothes off because those the last clothes you was in her house with. You need to take a shower because I don't know if you were her or not. So he goes upstairs, he grabs his duffel bag. Go upstairs, take a shower, dry off, and put his clothes on. I think he had them less than a minute before he realized he was being scraped up. Glass scratching him everywhere. Everywhere. He was getting scratched up everywhere. Now, what you do, if you ever do that again, you just got scratched. The next time you're going to get stabbed, taking my son out of here with some heifer. The next time I'm going to stab you, this time you're just getting scratched up. So, long story short, he put the clothes on, they were scratching them up, and when he was taking them off, he got scraped up even more. So at this time, like his mom was calling me, cussing me out, talking about, why would you do that? I said, why would your son do that? I said, you need to ask your son. He know he messing with somebody crazy. You don't do stupid stuff to crazy people. Am I right? I'm right. See, back then I was crazy. I was getting over crazy when I met Shane. I was still a little crazy, but I was getting over crazy. And Shane is younger than me. When me and Shane met, Shane was 23. I remember one time me and Shane. Now my reaction, my responses, yeah, basically, my responses was because I felt the need to let you know if you piss me off, I need to piss you off more. So ask April on. Anyway, so that was my response to a lot of stuff. If you piss me off, my life's philosophy is like, you can't make me madder than I can make you. And if you try me, I used to say, I dare you. I used to say, I dare you try to make me mad. If you didn't like me, your best bet was to leave me alone because I was the get back queen. I needed to get back at you. My girlfriend caught her boyfriend cheating. She came over the house crying. Oh, I don't know why he's doing this. He just claimed my kids on his taxes. He got all this money and I just found him parked at this girl's house. I was like, all right, let's go over there. The next day, we go to the auto store. We buy paint thinner. 2 days before we catch him at their girl house again. Sit at the girl house. We waited till 3:30 in the morning. We poured paint thin all over his car. We used sponges to wipe it so he couldn't see it. That man went to the car wash and washed all his paint off his car and called my girlfriend crying. Why would somebody do that? She was like, I don't know what happened. We knew what happened. We did it. She broke up with him shortly after. I said, girl, you can't break up with him right now because he gonna know we did it. You gotta stay with him. You gotta stay there. Make sure he all right. Just just comfort him in his time of pain that we caused him. And then break up with him. And that's exactly what she did. She stayed with him a month and then she broke up with him. I told her, don't do nothing else to his car. Don't flatten his tire. Don't key. Don't do nothing. Well, keying it would be a mute point because he ain't had no paint on the car to key. But don't do nothing. Just stay with him. Because not only was I like a type of person that felt the need to get back at you, I was sneaky as hell. I was sneaky. I didn't want to get caught. So I would do stuff where if I was doing... Yeah, let me tell you. One of the times... There was one time that I got real pissed with Shane. And me and Shane been together since 96. So our relationship wasn't always peachy keen. We've had our trials and tribulations. Probably most. I know I was hard-headed. And then Shane is a hard-head. I'm a Gemini, he a Taurus. They say those two signs don't mix, but we battled for our love. So one time Shane pissed me off. One time Shane pissed me off, and we wasn't living together at this time. But I had a key to his car. I drove my car to steal his car. And I drove both cars 3 miles back to where I lived at. Now ask me how I drove 2 cars 3 miles. I'm telling you. I would drive my car, y'all. This was the longest 3 miles ever. And it was the dumbest shit I could have did. I drove 2 cars 3 miles. Taking the back road. Shane pissed me off. I went and stole his car. But I had my car. So I had to drive both cars back. So what I would do is I drove my car 4 blocks. I parked it, walked back, drove Shane's car 4 blocks up, parked it behind my car, drove my car 4 blocks up, and that's how I made it home with 2 cars. I literally drove 2 cars 3 miles. It took forever, but when Shane came out, he thought somebody stole his car. Then he realized I had it. I know he probably was like, how in the hell you get both of these cars? I didn't have no accomplice. A lot of times if I was going to do dirt like that, I would do it by myself. Yeah, I went and got his car and drove both cars back by myself. And my daughter, I think she was like maybe 10 at the time. She was like, Mommy, how you drive 2 cars? I was like, girl, it's magic. It's magic. You could do it. It's just magic. It's special magic. Y'all was a mess. I was a mess. Yeah, I was a mess. Where's my phone? Oh, y'all would ask. Y'all, I haven't been in nobody chats, nobody live. I've been off YouTube, but I think this is my, I want to say official, unofficial return. I didn't have, I'm generally a vlogger, and I didn't have a memory drive so I could save the videos that I would edit and then upload, because I had one that was 500 gigabytes and then that memory filled up, which is a lot of memory. So, oh, wait a minute, hold on, Catfish. This is my email address. Hold on, yes. Oh, and in the process, another reason why I wasn't on YouTube, why I scratched my cornea up in my eye, and my I went to the eye doctor, and she wouldn't release my contact prescription until my eye cleared up. Y'all, I was at work hurting. Like, I would be looking at my computer like this. They was like, Desiree, are you serious? I was like, I can't see. And then my old glasses that I had here, the prescription was like over 6 years old on that. That was like terrible. And I'm 53, so y'all know my vision didn't change. So now they gave me they gave me some contacts finally because I scratched my eye up by doing this with some contacts in. The contacts was damaged and I scratched my eye up. So they wouldn't give me another prescription, but I got 2 pair of glasses and I got contacts. I was like, I'm not doing nothing. I couldn't even drive to work. This is my email address. Email me, Catfish, so I can give you my phone number. I would put it on here, but yeah, it is. And it seemed like a hair was in my eye the whole time I would do this. And then when I realized I scratched my eye and I couldn't see, man, yeah, I'm like, my vision has been bad since I was a little girl. If I don't have if I don't have my glasses on, my contacts, I'm so nearsighted I have to look at stuff like this. So I'm at work trying to blow everything up on my computer, and like it was bad. It was bad for like a week and a half. Yeah, email me so I can give you my phone number. Because I don't have a P.O. box. But I'll give you my phone number so you can text me. If you don't want to call, you can text. Some people not good on the phone. But I'm gonna start making my rounds. I gotta go talk to Lovely T and to Lovely the Great. Did I say Lovely T? I mean Lovely the Great, y'all. Because there is a Lovely T on here, right? It is. But I meant Lovely the Great. And I want these people to know I didn't abandon them. It's been a lot going on. And now I'm just going to have a sense of humor about it and just be okay and be like, everything happens for a reason. Yeah, it's a big change about to come in my life. That's why so many things are happening so crazy. It's a big, big, huge change about to happen in my life. And, oh, by the way, if any of you guys want to, I don't want to say get a reading, but if I'm on live and you guys want some insight about something and you ask me, all you got to do is ask your angels to give my angels permission to talk to your angels, or give your angels permission to talk to my angels, because that's where the information coming from. And I can maybe give you some insight about something that you have on your mind or you want to know about. No charge. I don't charge anything. So I don't do donations or anything, because sometimes we just need that added direction, like help me see what it is. Yeah, if you want me to ask anything, or if you ask me and I ask, and I hold a pendulum up, and all it is just getting spiritual clarity, and I don't charge for that, because I don't think a gift should be. This just me. I am an empath. I have been able to. Like last night, I knew something was gonna happen. I just didn't know what. I wish I knew what. But yesterday when I was at work, I kept saying something about to happen, something about to happen. And they kept saying what? I was like, I don't know, just something about to happen. I think it's going to piss me off a little bit. And today when matter of fact, look what I text my coworker. So y'all will know. This is what I text my coworker. If y'all can see that. I kept saying something was going to happen. And he said, yeah. Because I sent him, this was the car, y'all. I sent him a picture of the car. That's the car. Look how they just broke the glass out the car like that. So I sent him a picture of the car, and I was like, didn't I kept telling you something was going to happen? I kept saying something was going to happen. And it didn't happen. So, like I said, I always have my pendulums on me. So if I'm ever on live and somebody have a question, I don't mind answering the question, and I don't charge anything like that. Sometimes I can get another thing. Sometimes I can get messages. Like if God have something for you, He'll let me know. But I can't. I'm not a psychic. So let me just give this little disclosure. I'm not a psychic. I'm only a vessel. If God has a word for you, then I can provide that word. If there's nothing, I can't give you something that I'm not giving. As far as the pendulum, that's more of a spiritual thing. As far as if you want to answer, and you're willing to be open enough to receive the answer, and you tell your angels, hey, can you allow the answer to be received, then you can get it. But any additional information outside of the pendulum, if God doesn't give me a word for you, I can't give it to you. And that's period. So, but anyway, y'all, I'm getting ready to get off of here. I can't believe I'm not at work. Y'all just started. It's 2:22, 2:23. I'm getting ready to get off of here. Um, Catfish, it can. Um, when we moved to California, I knew it was going to be something, but God told me to come anyway. So I knew something was going to happen. There was time when I gave Shane a message when he was flying all around the country, and I told Shane, I said, God told me to tell you He's going to save you, and I didn't know what that meant. When He said save, I thought make him, believe in Him. They're going to have a relationship. I didn't know what He meant, but Shane appendix wound up bursting, and I think the doctor said his appendix had erupted 3 days prior, which he could have died from, because the guy on Martin, Tommy, died from appendicitis, where his appendix erupted and they ain't catching it in time. Well, God told me to tell Shane He was going to save him. So when Shane came over here, he thought he had the stomach flu or something. He didn't know what was going on. And we wound up going to the emergency room, and he wound up in emergency surgery. His appendix had erupted, but there was a mass around his appendix. So they said it was going to be like an hour operation, it turned into a 2.5-hour operation. I was like, oh, something went wrong. What happened was God placed a mask over his appendix. So when it erupted, all the toxins from his appendix didn't get into his body. So they had to go in and get rid of the mask, the doctor said. They had to get rid of that mask. Then they had to go in and clean the toxins out. Then they had to remove his appendix. So like I told Shane, I said, God didn't save you for no reason. Like I said, we might not be where we want to be right now, but we are where we need to be. And I am going to tell y'all this. I get that we moving downtown. Let me just call it into existence. I was told we was moving downtown. God told me you are the daughter of the King of Kings. And at first I did not understand what that meant. He said, you are the daughter of the King of Kings and will live as such. And I really didn't understand that. And so when God gives you a message, you can ask for clarity. And I was like, what does that mean? And then one day I heard, I think it was one of the evangelists on TV. I think it was Joel Osteen. Was it Joel Osteen? I think it was Joel Osteen. And he was talking about the king. He was talking about King of Kings. And I was like, oh, okay. All right. So I can't hear God, and I do listen. Like I said, I'm not a psychic. If God has a message for me, I'll give it to you. If He don't have a word for you, I can't give you something I wasn't given. And let me just say this. My biggest fear, I'm going to tell y'all what that is. My biggest fear in life is disappointing God. Not disappointing man, but disappointing God. I don't play with Him. I don't come on here talking about I'm a prophet and then be twerking and doing all this. Like, I don't ever want to misrepresent God. I know who I used to be, and I know where He brought me from. So I know He's real. I know what He showed me, and I know what He told me. So I know He's real. I am a walking, breathing testimony. I have a man still walking around because God said He was going to save him, and He did. So I don't, my intent is never to disappoint or misrepresent God. Who is this? Mary. What are they texting me for? We just had someone's desk and cabinet right down. We had a meeting. What I said, Paul is looking into bringing out how. Shut up! Y'all, because of the coronavirus, they trying to figure out how to let our team work from home. Oh my God. I want to work from home. This is one of my coworkers. They trying to get us to work from home. I work for a really large. I ain't worried about it. Let me tell you something. I ain't worried about it. God protect me. I got a shield around me. I work for a really large healthcare equipment provider. They provide 75% of the equipment to the hospitals, the United States, UK, Canada, and China. And so that's where my territories come from. And what we do is we do all kinds of equipment. Right now, my accounts, we do bezels. And a bezel is, what is a bezel? What is a bezel unit? A bezel unit is, you know those IV poles and they have like the little computer and they punch the numbers in? That's what I do. And sometimes I'll have to order more and those things are expensive and they come in like 3 or 4 parts. So those things are really expensive, like crazy expensive, but that's what I do. So right now they're trying to figure out how we can handle our accounts from home. I'm with it. I'm with it. Let me say, and then we get off. So the other, was it yesterday? We was at our cubicles, and I think I told y'all this, but this funny. We was at our cubicles. I don't know if I told y'all this or not. So we was at our cubicles, and our cubicles are behind the cubicles is the bathroom, and then it's a water fountain. So we heard these two guys talking, and one of the guys, they was talking about the coronavirus, and the guy said, well, you know, I was in China for 2 weeks. Everybody on the road stopped talking. We was like, what the hell did he just say? And then the guy that he was talking to said, well, whoa, you was in China 2 weeks ago. He said, no, I was in China for 2 weeks. I didn't say 2 weeks ago. He said, man, when was you in China? And the guy was backing up, like talking to him and backing up. He was like, when was you in China? He was like, last summer. He was like, oh, you have to clarify. You can't start off like I was in China 2 weeks ago. You need to start off by saying, last year, I was in China 2 weeks ago. That's the way you start that conversation. That man was about to take off running. He was about to take off running. He was like, did you say you was in China for 2 weeks? But they stopped travels. Yeah, they almost put me on a travel team too. And that would have been crazy because I wouldn't have been able to travel. So they stopped traveling. They stopped a lot of people from traveling abroad. And y'all know Italy, how you shut a whole country down? Italy shut down. I think Russia shut down. But we still taking flights from people coming from over there, from Italy. And let me just say this. I don't think the coronavirus should be a reason or a cause to be mean, malicious, or racist against anybody. I think it's disgusting with some of the stuff I done seen on YouTube and TikTok and Facebook and even the news. I think it's disgusting how people are attacking Asians. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. I think we are all connected. We are all brothers and sisters, and we need to treat each other with respect. And this is just, that's like, oh my God. That's like all black people blaming all white people for slavery, or all white people blaming all black people for being gang members. Like, it's just, you don't generalize like that. That is so wrong. It's just disgusting. I think it's just disgusting. It is so disgusting the way these people are doing people. Just like I remember when 9/11 hit. I mean, people were going after Middle Easterners and they didn't even know what region they came from. When we started, Miriam said we had to do an introductory. Miriam was like, I almost didn't want to tell them where I was from. I said, why not? She said, because I think they'll judge me. I said, don't ever do that. Don't ever be ashamed of where you from. You don't have to be. And she's real careful of when she talks. Because she says because of her accent, she feels people treat her different. And I told her, I said, those people that treat you different, those are ignorant people you don't want in your life anyway. Because she said, when people say they can't understand me, I said, you know why they can't understand you? They so focused on your accent, they're not listening to what you're saying. That's where people get, when people's like, I don't understand them. Stop listening to the accent and listen to actually what the words they're saying. Then you can get past the accent. I have no problem understanding Miriam. And she is the sweetest person I've ever met. And I feel like if I ever saw anybody in the office like being mean to her, I probably would like, look, no. I probably would jump up and be a barrier. I don't know what you're doing, but you're gonna back up off of this one. I'm not gonna let you do this. This is what we're not gonna do. Because there is one person that's highly aggressive. I think she wanna be the lead. She's highly aggressive. I've had to look at her like, okay, Helper, you tried it. Don't do it. I'm not the one you want to play with. And she's short. Like she have a Napoleon complex or something. Who is this? Hold on, y'all. Hello? Yes? Hi, Sonny. How are you doing? I'm okay. You ready to give me a pre-approved so we can move into my new house? That's what I want to talk to. Let's jump right in. Yeah, like let's skip all the extras. Yeah, we don't need to get around a mulberry bush to see what house I qualify for. Let's just get to it. Hold on for 1 minute, okay? All right. All right, guys. I'm gonna have to let y'all go. I have a realtor on the line. We're trying to get into a home, so I'm gonna have to give them a lot of personal information, like socials, that I don't want to be heard on social media or YouTube, especially because y'all, these people doxing people like crazy. And to have somebody social, yeah, they have a good time with that. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here. Gotta get with my realtor. I didn't even mention that I was attempting to purchase a home because yes, it's time for home ownership, and I trust and I believe God is paved that way for me, because all of a sudden it was like I want to own a home, and this is where we're going. All right, Sonny.
Sounds good. So is it for the pre-approval, Desiree? Is it going to be just you, or is it going to be you, your daughter?
No. We're not doing the kids. Remember, I told you we're not chasing them kids down. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. They can jump on board in the midst, but we're going to do just me. Hold on.
No.
All right, so I will talk to you guys later because I have to give him a lot of personal information and fax over some text forms and everything. Guys, thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Exactly, Catfish is done. Bye, guys.